Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Harness. Welcome to questplay Skyrim, AZALEA'S Renaissance, Chapter 41. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I hope you get ready to get started here in the Forgotten City. So, this is actually one of my favorite quest mods, so I'm excited to give it a try through the eyes of Azalea and see how things kind of shake up for her. So, with that all out of the way, please enjoy questplay Skyrim. Alright, so, whoa. Seems like we can, some kind of Dwemer magic. Oh, you must be Cassia.
That's close enough.
Whoa.
Who are you?
I'm Azalea. I got your letter.
Oh, it's you. I'm so glad you're here. Look, I don't know how much time we have left. My brother went down this shaft a few days ago, and I'm worried. I need you to go in after him and bring him back to me alive. It could be dangerous, but if anyone can do it, it's you. Now, are you ready?
Not yet. I have some questions.
All right, but please hurry.
Why did you send for me of all people?
I was in Markarth looking for help when I heard people talking about you and all the loot you've been trading with merchants all over Skyrim. I figured you'd be interested in exploring these ruins, so I asked a courier to track you down. And here you are.
And what exactly happened here?
Well, we came here hoping to find something valuable to pay for carriage back to Cyrodiil. Altreus went down the shaft, but he asked me to stay here.
Okay, well that's all the questions that I
So
have.
you ready to go now?
No, not yet. Give me 1 second.
This is fun.
Yeah, it is fun, I think. Before I do anything crazy, let's set up camp here. Man, I'm actually gonna have you guys wait here. Because I don't really know what's going down there, and I can't risk your guys' lives.
Still here.
Right here, please.
You know, since you and I started to travel together, I've discovered something. I'm actually quite a good fighter. Don't you think so too?
I agree, you're a good fighter.
Thank you. I will try my best to get even better.
Great. Want to stay here and relax for a while?
Good idea.
Alright, Lucian,
Greetings.
wait here.
I'll be right here.
And where
Let me know
is
if you need
Nero?
anything else.
Yes. Alright,
You
bud.
want to talk?
Wait here.
If there's trouble, come get me.
Yeah, will do, bud. Alright. Limar, as always, I could use your guidance. Oh, interesting. Doesn't look like the tent's actually popped open, just sleeping rolls and the
Ready yet?
tables. Dusty journal. You're reading this, you stand at the entrance to an ancient Dwemer city. No doubt you have never heard of it, for in all my travels and all my study I have never read of it in any text save for the inscription here. It reads, "Those who seek refuge will find peace here, basking in the sun under the ground. Those who seek gold will find riches beyond imagining, but will pay for this folly with their lives, for there is no return to the world of man." Is it possible there's life down there? Is it possible that the Dwemer are still alive after all this time? As I stand here on this precipice, war raging all over Tamriel, my mind is made up. Today, I take a leave of faith. Beloved reader, perhaps one day you will join me. Consider this an invitation or a warning. MODLIST. 11th of Sundawn, 4th era, year 190. So that was 11 years ago. Interesting. Alright, about your request.
Look, are you ready to go or not?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I knew I could count on you. Now quickly, go!
The Skyrim wilderness is so scary when you're all alone.
Oh boy. Whew. Oh. Let's see what we got going on here. Well, it's a good thing that there was water pool at the end of the shaft. Yeah, that's a pretty large shaft. I'm gonna have to find a way out. Oh. Relax. Oh, bones. Not good, usually. More water. Alright, so looks like we have a flooded city. Or partially flooded. But, let's see. The Forgotten City. Alright, let's go. Oh. Burnt corpse. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Alright. Fish that's been sitting up there for at least 11 years. Probably not super good to eat. Alright, this is the only area I see with any kind of like lighting. Burnt corpse, so something pretty horrible happened here. Okay. Lake house. Key of some kind. Alright. Oh, what's that up there? Alright, let me see. Dear me. To whoever reads this, I am so sorry you had to find me like this, and worse, that you will share my fate. I have spent a lifetime in this place going around and around in circles, searching for a way out, but there are two choices, death or the door to the house in the lake. I made the mistake of opening that door. I thought I could help them, if I found the right one, but whatever I did, it took me right back to that lake house. In the end, all I learned is that some things are worse than death. I hope you learn from my mistakes. Best to take your own life now, than find out what awaits for you beyond that door. I've locked it and hidden the key. I'll guard it with my eternal soul if I have to. But I fear that it will not be enough. The lake house calls to you, and when it does, you must not listen. Atreus. This is Cassie's brother.
Best to take your own life now, then find out what awaits you.
I mean, I know it took me a little while to get here, but...
I've locked it.
Oh, man. Alright. Yeah, it looks like there's a specter or something up there.
And when it does, you must not listen. Adrian.
Well, said you spent a lifetime searching here. I mean, it only took me a couple weeks to get here.
I was in your shoes once, a lifetime ago. I remember the way the lake house calls to you.
Songs of Skyrim. I am hearing strange voices as I walk, so that's not good. Not a burnt corpse. Empty skooma bottle. Not at all. Coins. Hammer. Little bust or something. Gleamer helmet. Skooma. Fine clothes. Boots. Oh, alright. Oh. Gleamer architecture is amazing.
I thought to myself, do I want to die in here alone? Or do I want to open that door?
Yeah, that door that I couldn't get through.
It seems like a simple choice. And yet, in the end, death was the better option all along.
Hmm. Well, I don't know about that. It's always better to live. Because at least if you're alive, you can to fight. Letter from the Jarl to Vitus. Dear Vitus, if I recall correctly, I've asked you several times now to repair the cracked wall pipe in my bathroom, yet it continues to leak. If it's not repaired properly soon, I am concerned the whole wall will collapse. Fix it immediately. Jarl Metellus. Metellus. It's not a name I recall ever hearing. Imperial armor. Huh. Oh. Dang it. Alright, well. Alright, well, I don't really know how to pick locks, so that's not ideal. What is that thing, though? Okay, it looks like I need to go up a little higher to get to that specter. It's probably... yeah. Probably not a good idea at all. But before I get there, let me at least investigate a little more. These burnt corpses, how did that all happen to everyone? And my guess is it happened all pretty much at the same time. Potion. Okay, I'll take that. Huh. Dear Chef, Sanshi, I'm reliably informed that you've been filling my daughter's head with ideas about illegal and soul-destroying substances used by the degenerates all over elsewhere, skooma. It appears you have not been entirely forthcoming with me about your personal history, a disgraceful skooma addict, prior to arriving in my city. I will be watching you closely and must remind you that you are in a privileged position of trust and confidence in my citadel, and if you do not conduct yourself with the utmost propriety, you will quickly find yourself living in squalor in the city below. I trust I've made myself clear. Jeez, I don't really like this Jarl Metellus figure. Oh. Another one of these things. Ah, cogs. That reminds me I need to get back to Arniel. Okay. Interesting. More Imperial armor. We're running in the same room. Yeah, here we go.
Please understand. I locked the lake house door to stop you from making the same mistake I made.
Oh, it's probably too late for that, my friend.
And now, you ignore my words and come searching for the key.
Yeah. Ah, nice little hot spring.
Stay away. I hid that key for a reason.
Sorry, Altreus.
This is for your own good. This is for you're making a mistake.
Yeah, I might be. I might be. Fine boots. That thing. Duemora's journal. Dear journal, today my father gave me this stupid journal in hope that I would write down my thoughts and feelings. I know you're reading this, father. I may be young, but I'm not stupid. I know you like to go through my things when you think I'm not looking. You know you get to keep your secrets, and we both know you like to keep secrets, so I'm keeping mine. Sincerely, Duemora. Huh. Automatons. Okay, I better read that. Okay. Yeah, I better read that thing about the automatons. Bring your history and culture. Burial boots. Gamer helmet. Inkwells. Citizen arrival log. Date. First of morning, star, 4th era, 191, Brawl, Quarter City, Quarter Citadel. Date 19th of Sundawn, 4th era, year 991, Narabas, deceased, Quarter City and Lower Circle. Date 4th of Rain's Hand, 4th era, 191, Golvar. Date 9th of Rain Hand, 4th era, 191, Victus. Date 3rd of Mid-Year, 4th era, 191, Yorman, Quarters, Citadel, Middle Floor. A lot of people living in the city. Oh, I mean, it's the city, so. Date. First of last seed, 4th era, 194. Altrius. City, Northwest Chambers. What? 194? That was 7 years ago. Cassie said he's only been missing for a few days. What? Hey, that... Okay. I think it makes sense. Let's see if we can speak to the Spectre on the Citadel. Oh. That's the like us. Whoa! Oh shit.
Like,
Ow. Freaking. Ow. Well, I got that key. Ooh, good thing restoration spells can do wonders. But I don't understand how Altrius could have arrived here 7 years ago. Alright, well, it's time to open this lake house, see what's going on. Talus's note. 7 years ago, I discovered this wondrous city uninhabited. Others soon followed, heeding my invitation, and our community grew and prospered under my rule. But as I write this, I'm alone once again, for my subjects have been the victims of an unspeakable atrocity. This is why, at the expense of my own life, I must open a portal that will take you into the past before all this began. Beloved reader, you must go back, investigate what set this atrocity in motion, and prevent it by any means necessary. Jarl Metellus, last seed, 4th era, 194.
What set this atrocity in motion, and prevent it by any means necessary.
Interesting. Portal into the past? What do you possibly mean by that? Alright. Well, here goes nothing. What? Find my way back to the original timeline. It's just people walking around. I see lights and signs of the civilization. And interesting. I don't even see the the date when I... What is going on? Alright, well, I suppose I don't need this anymore.
You there?
Oh.
Where did you come from?
I've just arrived.
Strange. It looks like you just came out of the Jarl's private lake house.
I got lost.
Yeah, well, just make sure you don't get lost in anyone else's home. Live by our laws here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your laws?
Don't hurt anyone, don't steal anything. Same as anywhere else. Only the punishment here is much, much worse. The Jarl can tell you more, and help you get settled in. Might even have some quarters for you. I can take you to him if you like.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Follow me. So, this is our farmland where we grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you ever want is leek, cabbage, and potato.
I mean, it's a
If
pretty
you
impressive
have
farm.
goods, the merchants at the market up ahead will be happy to see you. Most of us have few belongings, just what we brought in with us.
Morning, Gulvar.
Morning, Nismar. Above us is the
What's
sun.
all these
under the
names in
ground.
the...
It's strange and no substitute for the real sun, of course, but these days it doesn't bother me. What bothers me is the Citadel folk. Take Jormund, for example, standing up there on his balcony looking down on us. Just look at him. Yeah, Jormund, you're a really big man, aren't you? Pfft, milk drinker.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your strapping new friend, Gulvar?
We're on our way to see the Jarl. There'll be time for you to get your claws into our friend here later.
I look forward to it. You should come for a drink at my tavern, the Golden Sentinel, tonight. Just about everyone's there after dark.
Be
Okay.
careful with Rastasia. She... well... it's not my place to say. There's enough gossip in this place as it is. It's a small city after all.
Understood.
Only 24 of us at the moment. 23 if you don't count Brandus, who's halfway to the next life. Luke is barely managing to keep him alive.
Okay. Oh, but I saw all these names in the arrival log. Gotten myself into.
This is the Citadel, where the Jarl and his guests live. If you manage to worm your way in with them, you might get to live here too.
Gulvar, what do you think you're doing? You meant to be working the Jarl's farm.
Oh, I
not
remember
touching
the
dirt
first
into
time
the
I
Citadel.
met the Jarl.
Sure,
I
man,
was so
take it easy,
nervous.
would you? I was just showing our new friend here to the Jarl.
Well, how about you get back to work, and I take our new friend the rest of the way? If you don't work, none of us eat, Gulvar. Remember that.
How could I forget? Fine, I'll get back to work. It was nice meeting you, my friend. Stop by for a chat anytime you like.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm sorry about that. That probably sounded a bit harsh, but it's my job to make sure we all have enough to eat. I'm Jormund. Let's head up to the next floor then, shall we?
Okay, yeah,
Stay
I'm
close
Azalea.
behind me. Wouldn't want you getting lost now, would we? It's good to see a new face here. Haven't had any new arrivals in a while. Since Marius. But he mostly keeps to himself. Bit secretive, actually. Most people are pretty friendly though, and so they should be. This is the closest you'll get to Sovngarde in all of Tamriel. No crime, no conflict. Most folk don't even bother locking the doors.
No.
Even if you could steal something without breaking the dwarves' law, it's not as if you could sell it to anyone here.
What's the dwarves law? I mean, I picked up a book called Antecedents of Dwarven Law, so maybe I'll give that a
You
read.
wouldn't want to keep the Jarl waiting, would you?
No? Why are you delaying me then? Yeah, it's like the city's so full of life. Portal into the past.
Oh, welcome. I'm Gaia. Do come and say hello when you're free.
Will do.
Always got her nose buried in a book, that one. Helps out Brawl down in the city, our resident expert about the history and laws of the Dwemer. Last I heard, they were trying to track down some dwarven artifacts. You should ask Brawl about it, if you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've got a friend who would be interested.
Remember to be polite to our cook Sanchi. She does her best with what she has, which isn't much.
Understood.
Now let's head up to the Jarl's floor.
Okay.
Alright, so we're about to meet Jarl MODLIST. There's a couple of things you should know about him, if you want to make a good impression. First, he was the first one here. Well, he was here before the rest of us anyway. So the Citadel is his, and we're all his guests.
So he's...
Second, he's very protective of this place, and won't tolerate anyone disturbing the peace. So be on your best behaviour, and you should be fine.
Yeah, I'll be on my best behavior. Raised in high society, polite, clean as a whistle, all of that. I don't think any of those were actually phrases, but you know what I mean. What's through here?
This is the top of the Citadel. The bathhouse is off limits, and I'm not even sure what's behind the gold door. Only the Jarl has ever gone in there.
Off limits. Interesting, okay.
Alright, you're on your own from here. I've got lazy farmers to supervise. Good luck with the Jarl, and I'll see you around.
Thank you, Yorman. Hello.
The Jarl is waiting for you on his balcony, on your left.
What's your story?
What? Did you say something to me?
Yes, I asked you what your story is.
No use talking to me, young'un. Can't hear a word you're saying. Both me ears went years ago. Still got my one good eye, though. All I need. Used to be a vigilant of Stender, till I slipped up. You take it from me. You ever find yourself toe-to-toe with the flame Atronach, you make sure you put some distance between you before you kill it. Otherwise, whoosh. Eyes, ears, and hair gone, all at the same time.
Okay, well, I'll be going now.
Still can't hear ya.
Yeah, no worries. Well, I did say on my left, but... Okay, so... Interesting. I was just in this room in... the future? I guess the future. Citizen arrival log. Okay, well, I don't want to steal it. Azalea. First of last seed, 4th era, 194. Quarter City, Northwest Chambers, assigned role. Notes, trespassed in my lake house, so he must have... I guess word spreads fast. Okay. So, I'm really in the past then. This is 7 years ago. This is... Shit. But Altreus hasn't arrived yet. Maybe we can save him. Oh.
There's a face I don't recognize. Welcome to my city. I'm Jarl MODLIST. Tell me, what is your name?
My name is Azalea, sir. Although I think you know that already since I was in your citizen arrival log.
It's always exciting to meet a new member of our small community. Now, before I forget, since you're here for good, you'll need some quarters. He is a key to the last vacant chambers down in the city, between Brawl and Lukey. It's all yours. Now tell me, what brings you to my city?
You're probably not going to believe this. You sent me here from the future to save the city. I've got a note here.
I sent you here? I'm not sure what you mean.
Here's the letter you will write shortly after the city is destroyed.
Well, let's see. This is my handwriting. The victims of an unspeakable atrocity. I will open a portal that will take you into the past. You must go back. This is real, isn't it?
Yes.
I've even toyed with the idea of creating a portal between 2 points in time, with Brawl's help. But that's odd. My letter makes no mention of what caused the disaster. I suppose I was in a hurry. So tell me, what's going to happen to us?
I don't know, but it was dark and there were burnt corpses everywhere.
That's exactly what I saw when I first discovered this place, several years ago. It seems whatever happened then is going to happen again. I think it has something to do with the dwarves' law. This is bad. This is very, very bad.
The dwarves' law?
Yes. You see, the dwarves who built this place left inscriptions. Brawl hasn't been able to fully translate them, but we understand some parts. This warning keeps coming up. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. We think that breaking the law here will cause some kind of event. The truth is, I've used the dwarves' law to frighten my people into obedience, and it's worked so far. But someone's about to break that law. Let me think. Your arrival here is exactly what I need. You've helped me a great deal by bringing this note to my attention. I wonder if you could do me another favor.
What is it that you want from me?
I need you to investigate the city, talk to my people, help them, if it'll win their trust. You can even go through their possessions, if you have to. You must work out who is going to break the dwarves' law. Once you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. As Jarl, I authorize you to go anywhere you need to go, including private homes. But if someone asks you to leave, you should do so immediately.
If I help you, will you get me back to my own time and out of the city?
I can't promise either of those things, but I will certainly do everything within my power to help you once you've helped my people. And of course, if you decide to stay, I would make sure you enjoy a comfortable life here. Now what do you say? Will you help me?
Yes, I'll help you.
Thank you. Now, you mustn't tell anybody where you're from or what may be about to happen here. People do foolish things when they panic. If it helps you, you're welcome to borrow the book on my desk. It contains the names and addresses of my subjects.
I've already got a future copy of that.
Goodbye for now, and good luck. I don't need to tell you what will happen if you fail.
This, balcony sure is rickety.
Hello again, my friend. Any word about the matter we discussed?
Nope, no word yet. Alright guys, that is gonna wrap it up for chapter 41. Thank you so much for joining me today. Forgotten City, one of my favorite mods. I first played it maybe like 2-3 years ago. Well, maybe not that long, maybe about 2 years ago. The first time I played through it, I went through in kind of a rush, so I'm gonna be kind of taking my time this time. So, if you guys enjoyed the video and want to see more like it, please hit that like button and subscribe. Definitely helps the channel out. And I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you next time.